Look around. Everything feels like it's closing in, doesn't it? There's this invisible pressure squeezing your every move, whispering that your freedom is just a story someone told you, a neat little package to keep you busy while real power shifts quietly away. You might be sitting there, successful on paper, with status, money, influence, but deep down, you know something's wrong. The rules you follow, the systems you trust, they didn't get you here by accident. They're designed to keep you exactly where you are, inside a cage you can't see, a cage built from comfort, compromise, and quiet surrender. You're not alone in this. The world pretends it's giving you freedom, but all it's doing is handing you a script, a manual written by someone else's hand, made for someone else's game. You've been told to follow the rules, to play nice, to fit into a mold that wasn't made for you. Mediocrity is applauded, conformity rewarded, ambition shackled. The genius, the true rebel inside you, the real spark meant to change everything, has been pushed so far down you can hardly hear it anymore. Every day, the promise of equality feels emptier. Every system built to serve you has become a cage of compromises and lies, a compromise disguised as progress. And the worst part? The more you lean into safety, comfort, and acceptance, the tighter those chains become. You think you're choosing freedom, but you're trading your fire for a false peace. Your pain, the frustration of being stuck, the anger at a world that rewards the average, runs deep. It gnaws at you because you see beyond. You feel the weight of what could be, and yet the door feels locked. But what if there's a way out? Not just escape, but a true break. Not running from the problem, but burning it to the ground and building something different from the ashes, something no cage can hold. What if the very thing that keeps you down, the system, the illusions, the lies about freedom, is also the reason why liberalism matters more than ever? Because liberalism is not just a word or a label. It's the only real antidote to tyranny. The only shield against the slow, invisible takeover of your soul. This isn't about politics as usual. Forget left or right. Forget red or blue. This is about reclaiming that raw drive, that fierce independence every founder, every investor, every leader holds inside. The hunger to break free from the mold, not because it's popular, but because it's urgent. You've felt it your whole life. The urge to question everything, the refusal to settle, the burning need to become more, even when everything screams for you to be less. That fire, that rebellion, is the whole point. Liberalism, true liberalism, is the only force that lets that fire live. It's the framework that refuses control, that demands sovereignty of the individual above all else. In a world of creeping tyranny, dressed up as safety and stability, liberalism says, no, you own yourself. You decide. Your will is your weapon, and no one can take that unless you let them. Think about what that means. It means decentralizing power from governments, parties, corporations that want to box you in. It means building networks, communities, movements where the exceptional don't hide but link arms, where individuality is not a threat but a superpower. You, the rare, the misunderstood, the ones hungry for more than just a paycheck or a title, can come together, connect, collaborate, create something so powerful that it can never be crushed by tyranny's slow hand. But here's the truth. This path demands more than wanting. It demands ruthless freedom in action, not just word. It's not about comfort or safety or fitting in. It's about burning your past beliefs when they don't serve anymore, about questioning every rule until it either breaks or proves it deserves to stand. It's about patience, the kind that lasts beyond quick wins to build legacies. It's about being critical, selective, aligning only with those who burn the same way you do. Because trying to play by the existing system's rules means you'll only ever be a pawn. Liberalism demands sovereignty, meaning you hold your own will as the highest law. When the world offers you a basket of illusions, freedom that feels like a leash, the real answer is to build your own system. Not a system that controls or commands, but one that liberates. A network where your vision can breathe, where your rare genius meets the complement of others who understand what it truly means to be free. This isn't community for comfort's sake. It's a movement of becoming, of relentless transformation beyond labels, beyond roles, beyond old identities standing in your way. Feel that tension inside you? That quiet voice that tells you there's more freedom, more meaning, more fire. That's liberalism screaming beneath the surface. It's you refusing to be just a number or a story, bought and sold by those with power. It's the call to stop living a borrowed life, to stop being pacified with shallow promises when your true self was made to lead, to create, to transform everything around you. And yes, it's hard. Easier to blend in, stay quiet, accept the chains with a smile. But if you want real freedom, real power to change, real antidote to tyranny, you can't swallow the lies anymore. You've got to break the spell, question everything, shed the illusions, and graft yourself onto others who burn as fiercely as you do. Through rare bonds, not numbers, the power to remake reality emerges. Together, the misaligned brilliance becomes aligned force. The misunderstood find connection instead of isolation. The radicals, the rebels, the ones who never fit, finally build their own world. Imagine a world not ruled by flags, parties, or cozy lies disguised as stability, but united by autonomous individuals who refuse to bow to anything but their own will. Imagine a place built not for the many, those who settle, but for the fearless few who will challenge, who will dismantle, who will create. This is not a fantasy. It is a possibility. It is a necessity. Because the real tyranny isn't chains or cages you can see. It's that shiny prison of comfort, conformity, safety, and distracted obedience. It's slavery sold as freedom. And only those who dare to burn beneath that surface, those who refuse to be fooled or tamed, can shatter it forever. If you feel that fire, that silent insistence that something inside you must break free, that you were made for more than a quiet life of quiet despair, then the time is now, to unlearn everything holding you back. To stand, not as a number, a title, or a face in the crowd, but as a sovereign individual with a will sharp enough to cut through the thickest walls. To choose allies not for their size, but for their spirit, the few who refuse to bend, who craft new realities through relentless becoming. This is the real fight, not for comfort, not for applause, but for liberation, for the ability to finally make life yours, not easy, but truly yours. No tyranny in sight, only self-rule, only the raw power of individuals connected by vision and fire. The question isn't if liberalism is the antidote to tyranny. The question is who among you will embody it, who will rise up when others fall silent, who will refuse to own less when more is possible. No one else will do it for you. There is no safety net beneath your wings. But the sky is yours to claim. Take what you've been given, the fire, the frustration, the hunger, and turn it into revolution. Not a revolution of anger, but a revolution of becoming. Because the world you want doesn't exist yet. It's waiting for you to create it, piece by piece, bond by rare bond, act by fearless act. This is not a call to follow. It's a call to lead yourself where no chains can reach, to build yourself in the image of freedom, to live ruthless sovereignty where your mind is your fortress and your will is your sword. No more lies, no more cages, just you, your fire, and the rare few who march with you into the vast unknown called freedom. Now is the moment. Are you ready to burn?